Alright guys, thanks for choosing to watch this video in the midst of just chaos, panic, and uncertainties around the world because of this unprecedented, disastrous pandemic challenge. Our world changes just within a few days and by the hour, I guess, right? Environmentally, culturally, and also socially, including the way we do business. We're already aware of that. At a time of disaster, we should not be mobilizing resources. Instead, we should be proactively be prepared already. Disasters don't wait. Preparedness happens before disaster. And here's why. Prevention helps mitigating this disaster. People panic and fear tells me that we are not prepared as a community or even a nation. Right? That's just my 3 cents here. Prevention happens before the mitigation of any disaster. And disaster won't wait. So the question is that, are we prepared for this challenge? The answer is very obvious. Many react in fear. Fear. This will never remedy any situation. How we react and respond to a situation, to any disaster, will determine the quality of our lives, right? Franklin D. Roosevelt was quoted as saying, the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. This was part of his inaugural speech for his first term at the time, and his words as a way of comforting a country that was devastated by harsh depression at the time. The meaning of his statement was to face your fears and not be paralyzed by these fears. This was a key element in helping people cope during one of the country's most desperate times. Mindset is the best secret weapon in facing fear. Mindset is a way of thinking. If you really think about that, and that is really the key. What are the best mental patterns of thinking for surviving through tough times? There are a variety of ways to look at this issue, and one is looking at who survives when bad things happen in the wilderness. I know I spend quite a lot of times in the outdoors, and I remember the days when I was in diving training. Dive master will always tell us, when you're down there and you see a predator or you see something that's unfamiliar and then you're scared, or of course our natural reaction, immediate reaction, is to get scared when we see something that is out of the ordinary, right? And then his first word was that don't panic. Those are his first 2 words. Do not, 3 abbreviation. Don't panic. Stay calm. Those are the next 2 words that he said. Remember your training. Stay calm and focus on the things that you need to do to protect yourself, basically. And those are the words that I just want to share with you guys really quickly here, as far as how to take care of yourself and how to protect, and then when you're facing fears. Survivors don't expect or even hope to be rescued. They are cold irrational about using the world and obtaining what they need, doing what they have to do. Survivors are thinkers alone. They think and then they act. And they take calculated risks to save themselves and others around them. They break down large jobs to small tasks and then setting attainable goals and develop short-term plans to reach them. Elements of emotions, as we already know: fear, confusion, hesitation, and surprise. We can help ourselves, by looking at the news or hearing the news, and people around us attract us to think and behave irrationally.